नमस्कार। एमएससी फिजिक्स सेमेस्टर 2 पेपर 6 एटॉमिक एंड मॉलिक्यूलर फिजिक्स में यूनिट 2 का मैं अनिल कुमार गुप्ता भौतिक शास्त्र विभाग राजकीय महाविद्यालय अजमेर से आपको कुछ दिनों से वीडियो के माध्यम से अध्ययन करा रहा हूँ। आशा है आप सभी इन वीडियोस को देख रहे होंगे, विषय को समझ रहे होंगे और जो समय की मांग है, जो परिस्थिति बनी है कोरोना, उससे आप अपनी सावधानी भी रख रहे होंगे। हमने वेरिएशन मेथड को लर्न किया है, हमने परटर्बेशन थ्योरी पढ़ ली है और we derived the ground state energy of hydrogen atom yesterday by using the variation principle. Dear students, this variation method can also be used to calculate an upper limit for one of the higher energy level of the trial function, which is orthogonal to eigenfunction of all the lower state. Taking the energy level in ascending series E0, E1, E2, then if psi is orthogonal to phi I, where I is equals to 0, 1 to that n, it is easily seen that the corresponding coefficient of all AIs are 0. Hence, this technique of choosing trial function for evaluating the energy for any excited state is that this function must be orthogonal to the eigenfunction of all the lower state, that is psi is equals to like this, where chi is an arbitrary function and phi represents the eigenfunction of lowest ns state. If we expand psi in the complete set of phi n, then we find that an is equals to 0 for n is equals to 0, 1 to n minus 1. Then we have expectation value of E integral psi star h psi d tau, which is written like this, and it must be greater or equals to En. This equation gives an upper limit to the energy of the ns state. This is the basic condition. There are several cases in which such a situation may arise. The simplest example is a one-dimensional problem in which independent variable x goes from minus infinity to plus infinity and the potential function is an even function. If it is a even function of x, then p of minus x is equals to bx. The wave function belongs to lowest level of such a system is always a even function. Therefore, phi 0 of minus x is equals to phi 0 x. While the phi, if odd function, then phi of minus x is equals to minus phi 1 x. Now, by using the variation method and with a simple trial function, we shall determine the ground state energy of helium atom, and by choosing a trial function to obtain an upper limit for the energy of ground state of helium atom. This helium atom consists of a nucleus of charge plus 2 and 2 electrons each of charge minus e, as it is represented in this diagram. Two charges, electron minus e, which are from the nucleus are distance r1 and r2. Therefore, the Hamiltonian of the system is like this, where del 1 square and del 2 square are the Laplacian operator for the first and second electron at a distance of r1 and r2, and from the nucleus, and r12 is equals to is the distance between the two electrons. And in this equation number 1, E square by r12 represents the interaction energy represents the interaction energy between two electrons which are not present. The ground state eigenfunction of helium would be product of two normalized hydrogen-like wave function. Let us say the two wave functions are U110 and U110 of R2. Therefore, the wave function, the wave function for the helium will, as we assume, is the product. So it is written as U100R1, U100R2, and by just giving the values, we have this function as Z q by pi A0 cube e की power minus Z by A0 R1 plus R2. For helium atom, Z is equals to 2 and A0 is Bohr radius, and it is defined as h cross square upon me square. Okay. Now, we shall use psi R1 R2 as a trial function and treat Z to be a variation parameter so that it is not necessary equals to 2. The expectation value of the Hamiltonian of the sum of expectation value of kinetic energy as well as the potential energy individually. Therefore, let us write H is equals to kinetic energy plus potential energy, which is equals to T plus B plus interaction energy. Interaction energy term is equals to E square by R12 of electrons. Therefore, it is T plus B plus E square by R12. Now, the expectation value of hydrogen-like atom which have one electron with Z atomic number in the given general expression. Therefore, in that case, the expectation value of kinetic energy is equals to Z square E square by 2A0, whereas potential energy is equals to minus 2Z square by A0. But for the helium atom in ground state, it has got 2 electrons, so Z is equals to 2. Or we may assume that the total energy will be twice. So T is equals to multiplied by 2, so it becomes Z square E square by A0, while the expectation potential energy becomes minus 4Z E square by A0. Hence, the Hamiltonian for the helium atom expression for the Hamiltonian for the helium atom becomes Z square E square by A0 minus 4Z square E0 plus E square by R12 of expectation. In that case, this expectation value of E square by R12, basically it represents the interaction energy, and this is the interaction energy between the electrons at a distance of R1 and R2 from the nucleus, and R12 is equals to magnitude of R2 minus R1 is the distance between the two electrons basically. So expectation value of E square by R12. Now, but just by using the quantum mechanics method for the expectation value, let us write this expression is equals to integral psi star R12 E square by R12 psi R12 dq R1 dq R2. Now, let us write the value of psi R12 complex conjugate and this solve further. The expression become Z square by pi A0 cube whole square E square integral 1 upon R12 e की power minus 2Z by A0 R1 plus R2 of dq R1 dq R2. Now we substitute some constant as 2Z by A0 R1, it is equals to rho 1, and 2Z by A0 R2 as rho 2. 2Z by A0 R12 as rho 12. Then this by using these all substitute, the expression become in this form. Expectation value of E square by R12 is equals to Z E square by 32 pi square A0 integral of e की power minus rho 1 plus rho 2 upon rho 12 dq rho 1 dq rho 2. Now using the perturbation theory results, for this integral, and by using this integral result, which is equals to 20 pi square, so expectation value of E square by R1 to become Z E square by 32 pi square A0 of 20 pi square, and on simplification this expectation value for the interaction energy becomes 5 Z E square by 8 E0. Hence, the expectation value, that is Hamiltonian, for the trial function becomes as we derive in equation number 5. So, in equation number 5, expectation value of E square by R12 is replaced by 5Z E square by 8 A0, and this expression is obtained like this: E square by A0 Z square minus 27 by 8 of Z. Okay, so now differentiating it with respect to Z for the minimum value of Hamiltonian as variation principle suggests. So ddz of Hamiltonian H is equals to ddz of E square by A0 Z square minus 27 by 8 Z is equals to 0. On solution, we get the value of Z, which comes out to be 1.69. Thus, the lowest upper limit for the ground state energy of the helium atom is equals to, by just substituting the value of Z in this above expression, we got minus 2.85 E square by A0. Now, by the help of perturbation, the ground state energy of the helium atom comes out to be minus 2.85 E square by A0, where A0 is equals to H cross square by M0 E square Bohr radius. This hydrogenetic wave function gives the best energy values when Z is equals to 27 by 16 rather than 2. It indicates that each electron screens the nucleus from the other electron. Therefore, effective nuclear charge being reduced, so it becomes less than 2. That is 2 minus 27 by 16. So it is 5 by 16 by the electronic charge. Hence, effective charge in the nucleus is less than 2. Okay. On the coming turn, we shall again study the application of this variation principle for the determination of 0 point energy for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator. Thank you.